Kristaps Porzingis' Atlanta Hawks debut was everything we needed to see and then some. He is definitely going to be such a good addition for this team as a big who can stretch the floor, open up the paint because of his versatility to be at the perimeter, but also defensively, really good player. Adds in perfectly with the size of Jalen Johnson, with, Dyson Daniels, and really helps out on a lacking defender in Trae Young at times, right? Especially when he gets beat into the paint. So right here, you see Scottie Barnes trying to post up on Jalen Johnson. Watch Kristaps Porzingis. He does such a good job playing the roll to the basket by Jakob, but also gets back, fills the space, and then gets a block here on Scottie Barnes. That was a great play. I love this one here. You see Scottie Barnes arguing. Did not hit the rim. He glassed that thing. Clean. But in this video, I wanted to break down some of this Porzingis film for you guys. I want to show you how he looked in his debut. Before we dive in, though. Now, before we dive in, do me a quick favor and comment down below P2 if you want more Kristaps Porzingis or Atlanta Hawk videos throughout the season. It'll help let me know you guys want to see more of these. But here's another play right here where you see Scottie Barnes get the ball, and because he's got kind of a lane to the basket, Porzingis kind of has to make a decision. Are you going to step up and play that floater potential layup, or are you going to stay on your guy and guard that backside low post offensive player, right? That dunker spot guy. So Scottie drives, he stops, kicks. Look at him look at the basket as if he's trying to manipulate Porzingis into showing he's about to shoot the ball. He kicks, and then look at the cleanup job by Porzingis to get the block and then the rebound and immediately kick it up so we can start a transition opportunity. Again, Kristaps Porzingis, as a Celtic fan, I loved every minute of having him on this team. And I think Atlanta is going to be, just super excited about his overall potential to grow this defense. He's also a very good shooter in space. As we're bringing the ball up here, we're going to act like we're going to DHO it over to the left side. We're going to kick it to Porzingis. Now, because the defense is rotating, or not rotating, but transitioning back into their half-court set, not everyone's set up. No one's covering Porzingis. They're covering that backside lob threat instead, and they leave him wide open for three, and that is just something you can't do with Porzingis. Now, why is that important? Because when you look at the past Atlanta Hawks teams with Clint Capella or even Onyeka Okongwu, they weren't great at shooting the ball. We know that. Clint cannot shoot the ball. Porzingis adds that versatility right away where if you don't cover him in transition, good luck. Good luck, because you're not going to be able to stop him. He's going to hit a lot of those shots. This is my favorite play right here just because look at where he's standing, and Trae Young understands that he is going to just draw attention, whether it be a top side fire. Essentially, a fire is a double team from the top, or even a stagger, right? Just the guy, you can see he's already giving Porzingis so much separation. You can't do that. If this was Clint Capella, sure, you might even want to just double team because Clint's not going to be able to shoot from out there. But AP is not a normal big man. So Trae Young is already understanding that every time he steps inside, you see Jakob kind of stagger in, right? So he takes another stagger, right? Gets back inside, stagger, right? He's just sitting there giving Porzingis plenty of room, and Porzingis stops, pops, zero hesitation, and drains a three. Again, that is what you want to see out of your big man. The Celtics are going to desperately miss Porzingis. Desperately. I know he missed a lot of last year with a little bit of an illness, but man, is this dude going to be such a big fit. Again, defensively, they need to be better. I don't understand why and how they allowed so many points in the paint. Also, transition defense was not good at all either. I will admit that. And that is something that will need to be fixed. But here's another one. Just as a screen setter, we set that screen. And it's more of a ghost screen. We actually allow this defender to get by. We rotate the big over because they're not going to allow Trae to get a free lane to the basket. And we just pop out to the three-point line. Usually you'd see a cut here to get Grady Dick down low as well. And then you have a wide open three. So let's see how this plays out. He drives in. He gets that overcommit from the big. He kicks out. And now Porzingis, because he had separation, forces the defense to overcommit to the three-point line. We drive by. We create the rotation. And we're able to stop, pull up, jumper, easy money. Again, they didn't have anyone that could do these type of things last season. Put the ball on the ground, pump fake a three, shoot a mid-range, shoot a three. I mean, man, the versatility offensively is going to be huge. We talked about his defensive prowess in the paint. It's all going to be so good for this Hawks team. The NBA season is officially back, which means we all have a chance to over 1,000x our money using the sleeper app this year, and that is what I am using, at least for the opening couple of days and weeks and months of the NBA season this year. You guys need to get in on the action as well. And again, if you want to over 1,000 extra money, this is the place to do it. Now, first things first, I want to give you my pick, but I do want you guys to know if you use my promo code DUBS, you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit, which means if you put in 100, they'll give you 100. If you put in 50, they'll give you 50 to use, right? That's amazing. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 different states. Make sure you check out Sleeper. Let's get into my pick. So I'm going to go more than a double or half a double-double for Zubac. I love this line here versus Utah. Honestly, I think it's a lock. I'm also going to look at Giannis, and I actually want to see, do they have him for a potential double-double? I don't see it on here. Oh, right here, yeah. I'm going to go more. I think he's going to get at least 10 rebounds. You know he's going to put up 10 points. I love that as well. Jaylen Brown, right? We know Jason Tatum's out. I think he's going to be really good. 30 PRA. Let's go more than 30 PRA. Anything else you want to throw in there? I like Michael Porter to score some points today. His alt line, it's at about 19.5. Will he score 20 versus Charlotte? I think he really could. Is there anything else I really, really love in here? I do like Jalen Johnson. We go like rebounds, assists, maybe. First quarter rebounds. Don't love it there. You know what? I'm going to keep it at that. I like what I have. I'm going to put in, and I have a profit boost on it. So I like that. 20 to win, 57. But I'm so confident in this, I'm actually going to put 30 on it. 31.63. I don't mind that at all. Let's do it. Put that in. Let me know what you guys are doing for Sleeper. Again, check it out. Use promo code DUBS. Get that match deposit. Let me know what you guys do tonight. Another beautiful play as a screener. Now we're going to give it, and we're going to go chase the ball, right? Now, as this happens, we're going to call this a DHO, a dribble handoff. We're going to come over here. We're going to hand the ball off around, and then we're going to kind of spin our way into the way of the defender and force him to take this wild approach to try to get back in front, because we know they don't want to switch, right? They do not want to switch a smaller guy. Even though Brandon Ingram's a good defender, they don't want to switch him onto Porzingis because he will bully him down into the paint. So we're going to hand the ball off. We're going to spin, make his approach even more wide as he tries to get back in front of Risache, and he's able to pull up for a three. Even as a screener, Kristaps Porzingis is going to be huge for this team. Another one where we're attacking in transition. We see they have 3 guys here down low, and then they have 2 initially on Trae Young. And the reason we push out in transition is because you can get matchups like this. You see Jakob Poeltl on Jalen Johnson, which means nobody's covering Kristaps Porzingis, or at least right now, Trae Young is doing a good job kind of attacking both of these guys, forcing them both to stay in front as Ingram is trying to get back in front. Look at Trae Young do such a good job playing in the way of Brandon Ingram's path to get the Porzingis, who's just sitting here at the top of your screen, and then boom, we kick out. Again, zero hesitation, quick trigger 3, step into it, and drain another one. Again, I know they were getting demoralized. Here's another one, little off-ball screen, get someone flying to the corner, Porzingis, standalone 3, drains it. I cannot say enough good things about Porzingis. If he's healthy, he is one of the best and most versatile bigs in the NBA. Now, I'm going to end the video here. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you in the next Porzingis update, which should be soon. Peace.